Hey there, friends. Welcome back to Tassi. I'm not sure on the pronunciation of it, so I do apologize. So we are working on the month of July, and it is time to get our oats out of the field. And I do apologize for the background noise. My oldest is teasing my youngest. My youngest has strep throat. He's trying to go to sleep. But let us see how we are faring for this month. We have some money. We bought a header. We had to buy the header just because we needed it to do this. I think I might have bought the wrong header. I'm not going to take it back in because we are going at a brisk, like 15 miles per hour. I'll take it. We currently have 3 cuttings of hay or grass that we have yet to pick up from the field, so we just keep cutting it on top of it. So we're gonna have a lot of bales when we get around to it. I haven't purchased a new baler. I just started with the I was just starting with doing some wood chips on the fence rows there, and that looks like, because I haven't bought a baler yet, so I need to make about another $90,000 just to make enough to purchase the baler. And then from there, obviously, once we get the baler, we will start to get all of this grass and straw up off the fields. I'm not going to keep most of the straw. I don't even think I'm going to make TMR. At least not yet. I'm not ready to yet. I'm 80% efficiency with the hay, so I don't feel like that's a terrible place to be. And while we need the money, selling the straw may be our best bet to getting ourselves financially in a place where we can not just purchase more land, which we need to do. We need to purchase more land, but I don't know where that land's going to be just yet. But I will say I am enjoying using the Gleaner harvester. That has been a very, very welcome addition to this playthrough. I'm going to turn off the help menu there. Now, I do like this speedy harvester head here. That's been a real nice addition as well. I have plenty of hay right now to feed both my cattle and my sheep, so we're not in any danger there. I've got tons of hay. Excuse me. But we are just trying to get through this field. I don't know how much money I'm going to make on this. I don't think it's going to be a ton. I am going to try and save this until January. I should check to see when milk is at its peak. When is milk? It's at October, and I don't have that much. I only have $10,000 worth, so it's not like I'm going to make a fortune on that. I'll probably have to get rid of the slurry at some point. I'm not going to spread it on my field. It's just not worth it to me. I don't have a ton of wool. I do have a good portion, though, of milk, and eventually I'll get to that point where I want to sell that off. But it doesn't peak until October, So maybe in September, because I need to buy the baler by September, and it's probably something I don't really want to push out too much further than where I am currently pushing it out to. But we are doing our oats, and the nice thing about oats is they actually sell for a decent amount, but more importantly, once you factor in, you know, it is a lower yielding crop. Once you factor in the additional money that you get from if you decide to sell the straw, it actually isn't too bad. It kind of actually makes up the difference in my book to having, you know, a lower yield, but it pays twice as much as barley. So, and you get the straw. So, does barley actually have a double the yield? Maybe, depends, I guess. But yeah, I've been trying to determine what I want to do long term on this playthrough, and one of the things I'm having a big kind of a sticking point or a mental block, I guess, is do I really want to do corn and sunflowers? For one thing, it means I have to have another header. That's just another thing to maintain. But I have a planter. I mean, I feel like having that planter probably means I should utilize it as much as possible. Plus, having other crops to rotate between does give a, I guess, soil nutrient value in my head. I know it doesn't matter much in the game, but in my head, that's where all the important stuff happens. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to get this this brought over to our harvester. We're going to get her unloaded, and we'll keep on harvesting this field. I don't believe I can get rid of any of these trees. I was hoping that I could, but I don't think I can. I can do 450,000 liters of wood chips. I will have enough money to purchase the baler. I don't know exactly what they are worth right now. I mean, they're at their low point. So, I mean, really, September, October, you know, they'll be around $300 a liter, or 1,000 liters. So that's kind of when I'm hoping to sell them, is somewhere around that point. But time will tell. Now, will I be able to get another full? I think I'll get at least one more full hopper. I was hoping for 30,000 liters. I don't think I'm getting that. My goal is to be able to start paying back on this loan within the next 6 months. So I'd really like to get into January and just be able to start paying back the money that I owe. And whether I'm doing that with you know, I'm hoping to get a good soybean harvest. I'm hoping for somewhere around 50,000 liters. I'm hoping. I'm not going to hold my breath, though. I just don't believe I'm that lucky. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, I am getting, you know, a decent enough yield on this field here. I wish I had a little bit better, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers, guys. Like I do say, though, I need to get enough enough money around by September, because, well, no later than October, because I want to be able to plant more wheat. That is actually my main objective, is to get to a point where I can plant more wheat, so I am feeding chickens, because I don't actually know how much I'm going to get from the wheat. That'll be probably the next video when I start harvesting wheat. I am hoping for 60,000 liters, but who knows? I mean, maybe I'll get more. Wouldn't that be nice? Get more than you expect? I mean, guy can dream, right? Yeah, I do want to be able to get the straw up off the ground. The big thing there is, just getting the straw up, and then, doing another cutting of grass that I'm actually hoping to wrap, and I want to make that into silage, which I can sell, because I'm not going to get a ton of money out of silage. It's what, $130 a 1,000 liters. It's not big money. It's decent, but it's not great. Just want to keep pushing through to, big thing is, though, if you have a million liters, that's $100,000. Actually, a little bit more, and $100,000 means I could possibly purchase another plot of land, or any of that, which actually is the goal. Is I want to get beyond paying back the loans. I think 100,000 liters of silage go a long way. Or I'm sorry, $100,000 out of my silage would go a long ways. I will have to go back and get these little bits and bops of grass that I am missing. And I mean, right now we're sitting at about 19,000 liters for this field. Like I said, I was hoping for more. I don't know if I'll get it, but I am hopeful for more. Yeah, we're going to keep pushing this along, trying to get this field cleaned up and see how much of this we can get put into our silo, because I need the money. I so desperately need the money. And I can't sell this right now, otherwise I'm just selling it at a loss. I can't fathom, losing my tail on harvest right now. I'm not in dire straits for money. I've also been putting off buying a baler because I am holding out hope that maybe, just maybe, it would pop up on the sales. But I can't hold out hope for too much longer on that one. We are almost full. There we go. Get this pulled over there. That'll put us at 23,000 liters. I mean, 30,000 wouldn't be bad. I'm not sure what, I can't remember what oats gives. per 1,000 liters. What do you guys think though about me moving this to normal economy? I really want it to be fun, but I am afraid with the amount of money that we loaned out, we are always going to be struggling to make anything. And let's get this thing going again. Now we are probably only going to get about, I'm going to say about 5,000 more liters off this field, so that's going to push us right around 28,000 liters. It's not bad. I can live with it. I just like more. I think we're all that way. We'd all like a little bit more out of life. And we just keep on trudging along. I guess I could finance a baler. I didn't think about that. I never really, I never really set any parameters about financing. I could possibly do that. Wouldn't be opposed. Maybe that's the way to go. The nice thing about doing silage is you don't have to wait until it's at its peak, because it only moves around about $8 up and down. So it's not like you're gonna make huge amounts of money by waiting. So I mean, maybe I'll do it that way. Maybe I'll finance it, pay the big lump sum down. And then I can get the grass off that field. It's actually becoming kind of a nightmare to mow. And as much as I want it to not be a nightmare to mow, like I said, it's been a bit of a nightmare. And I can finance it in a way that, you know, over X amount of years or whatever. I won't go crazy, but I think 3 years. I'll see what the payments are. Max 5 years. I think I'm going to still be paying off on this loan after 5 years anyways. So might as well finance something for that long, right? But yeah, I think that might be the way to go, is finance it. So I don't want to sit there and just turn in wood chips non-stop. I mean, nothing wrong with wood chips. It's just kind of, it's not really what I call fun farming, you know. I mean, if this was a forestry playthrough, that's a different story altogether, especially considering that I'm using a mod that just kind of makes getting wood chips quite simplistic. And I'm actually quite proud of myself. I actually have 5578 out of the final. So while this is unloading, let's go and take a look at how much that would be to finance. All right, so if we are going to go with that, no, we want that to be black. We want this to be green. We want, oh, the white's fine. Silage additive, yes. Rims, black. And we want, there we go. And if we were to finance it, we would need to pay down I guess 2 years. It would be $6,700 a month. So if we confirmed, there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna have to earn enough money every month just to do that. So I got basically $10,000 a month in finance charges. Gonna have to really start pushing the envelope on getting that stuff paid off. Alrighty, let's get this guy parked. I think the only way I'm going to get paid off on stuff is to buy more land. That's really it. And I'm still going to have to do a lot of wood chips. I'll show you guys what I've done so far as soon as I get this unloaded. Alright, I'm going to park this. That was really a sad display. I almost think I'd been drinking tonight. Alright, got that in there. Let's get her unhooked. Let's take a quick drive over by the fence row here, and I'll show you what I've been doing with the wood chips. As you can see, I will go through that section of fence row. I just couldn't because I didn't want to take out too much stuff crop wise. But yeah, I've cleared out a lot of this. Didn't see that pole there. It's only been there forever. I cleared out a lot of the small stuff. Some of the big stuff, I just wanted to have a decent little mixture, and I kind of went a little overboard on taking out these bigger trees. But now that we've kind of gotten cleared up a bit, you know, I'm happy with it to about this point here. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy right up to here, and this is where I've ended to remove stuff. But yeah, that's where we're at so far. So yeah, I want to say that's probably enough information from me for this episode, you guys. I don't want to overwhelm anybody or anything. Plus, you know, I am not driving too well. I see that I have a lot of hail damage, and there's that section I was talking about in the previous episode where I went a little overboard with this road. But I do like having this roadway here. Actually, it's really nice to have in here. I was surprised how much easier this made things. Yeah, I do enjoy having it. I think it fits the area pretty well, having just a dirt track there. But I think for now, you guys, I'm gonna leave it here, and we will see you guys next time. This is Graybeard Gaming, wishing you the very best of days. Everybody be safe out there. See you guys.